Ladies and gentlemen, it is my proud honor to finally cover the most anticipated video to date. Yes, I am talking about Dead by Daylight Killer Stereotypes. Okay, I'm joking. Well, mostly. This has got to be the most anticipated video to date on my channel. Let's not waste any of your boys and girls' time. If you like what you're watching, it'd be cool if you hit that sub button. We're so close to 5K and ahead of schedule, which I am forever thankful for. Without any further ado, let the Gladiator Stereotypes fly.
Oh, it's BM.
These guys definitely watched some sort of Gladiator video on YouTube and saw compilations of the executions and fell in love. They didn't think twice to shell out a couple of bucks to buy him. These guys don't really know what they're doing, and you can tell because they haven't sent out a single skewer once. Because they literally don't know how to pull it off. They toe stab every now and then, but they still can't realize how they're doing it. Light spam from the same side is normally what they go for because hitting one button is really all they're good at. These guys think more holes in the armor is cool, but there's a good chance they're never going to see a specific hole in their life, if you know what I mean. Again, these guys are kind of clueless, but instead of not knowing how to skewer, they don't know how to feint. So if you want to beat these guys, just pair every single one of their skewers and they will start molding. You are a troll who's just attempting to look stupid on purpose. Nobody, not even the new players, would run this over anything else they had. These players are your assholes of the Glad players. You know those people that go off screen and just throw bullets at you? They don't actually play Glad for his kit or his fashion. They just play him because they want to troll. These guys will 100% walk towards you and start trying to kill you with Haymaker. Let's be real, you're only running this because the helmet has lion embossings on the side. You run Roar the Crowd and go for massive damage, always committing to your skewers. Most of the time they're parried, but the times they aren't, you physically climax, seeing all that bleed damage start to build up. These guys are definitely climbing up the refs of Glad, or they're devoted to this helmet around the ref 20s. They attempt to make a black and gold Glad wearing things like the test your metal chest and go for full gold weapons. These guys always try to be good players, but they really normally just miss all their deflects, but they swear they aren't bad. Once they start struggling though, they try to find their friend in team fights and just start toe stab spamming to get free kills. You're a default helmet enjoyer who really knew that this was one of his best helmets and realistically the face of all Gladiator mains. But you also have a secondary Glad that's all black and gold. Once you saw this helmet in the Warriors Den, you vowed to scrap your old Glads and make your whole new fashions. This helmet took you tens of scavenger crates to obtain and hours of waiting, but once you finally saw it pop up, you spent hours looking for combos with this helmet. These guys are your fear self-enjoyers because they realize Roar the Crowd is just selfish. They also ask for honor to buff Glad so he could skewer from neutral and, like, Jesus Christ, what are you thinking? You kind of hold the same stereotype as the, let me try, Exsuperatorius, yeah, whatever that one is, but you care way more about fashion than the other guys. You really like the bug eyes from default helmet and adore those metal flaps on the side of the helmet. Just like those other Glads, black iron and gold trim armor is your go-to. You definitely get bullied on the daily by your friends and randoms for using this helmet. When people see you in the lobby, their first words that come to out of their mouth is either, ugh, or God, that looks like shit. You're probably on rep 7 and you haven't tried to make your Glad look good, or you're making a looks maxing or mocking Gladiator as a meme that only you really understand. These guys are like a fine line between the good Gladiators and Gladiator abusers. These guys have a 50-50 chance. If you play against one of these Glads, they're either a deflect master or someone who just crutches on toe stabbing people. To the people who can deflect, you have my respect. But you other Brazen Glads,
the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole.
There's only one person who truly wears this helmet, and by I mean wear, I mean physically wear the helmet. For honor props. A man on Instagram, Facebook, and every social media I can think of. This guy is a fucking beast. And he's got a girlfriend who cosplays Nuxia. Maybe we all be so lucky one day. You most likely made a Gladiator that fully resembles his cosplay and wear it with pride. Hell, I even do this out of pure respect for the guy. These guys definitely love to dodge bash a lot, mainly going for deflects, but just can't get the timing down. So they get sold out by their dodge bash most of the time. These guys are just always extremely annoyed because they really love this helmet's design, but whenever they try to make a good looking gladiator with this, it just looks wrong. Whether it be the chest, arms, ornament, or colors, they chose something and it's always kind of off. So they take their anger out on others, most likely spamming skewer, feint to toe stab. They will continue to use it the whole game, so just be ready to dodge the follow-up toe stab. These guys love embossings and will slap it on literally everything, including that little piece of cloth on his ass. Usually the embossings just don't look good and are always out of place, but these guys love it. That's literally it for these guys. They look for future embossings to put on their glad and get back to the grind to unlock even more. These guys are some of the worst players in For Honor in general, not just glad, in all of For Honor. Somehow these guys fail at toe stab spamming and ganks and 100% just feed revenge. When they're on your team, you will always start running away from them because you already know the outcome to the gank is both of you down on the ground with him spamming thanks in quick chat just moments before he rage quits. These guys 100% have some sort of persona and OC tied to it with a name for their gladiator. I know for a fact when you guys do skewer or toe stab, you literally say his voice lines in real life, just to see a text from your parents pop up on your phone telling you to keep the noise level down. If you're on PC, you definitely have typed good luck, have fun, and then some furry face like this one or that one. These guys are your fancy glads, the ones that play duels mostly and try their best not to kill people with toe stab all the time. They spent a good hour a week changing how their glad looks before they start playing because these guys have actual fashion sense and usually do a good job looking good. They don't tie themselves down to just black iron or gold and try other things like red or silver. Even though these guys lose fights, they will always say good fight after the match is done. You guys just huff copium on the daily. When Gladiator got his face revealed, you saw everyone bashing him for looking stupid and you tried to stand your ground. You swore that his face reveal is great and he looks good. You also have a massive hat. You also love the massive hat he gets with it, but that's literally it. You don't run any of the open face set armors and go for the basic armored chest fashion. You guys are as old glad mains get. Your fashion is so extremely basic and nothing stands out except for the ranked ornament you put on, and you are a menace to deal with. Toe stab span isn't your go-to because you don't need them when you're going for deflex on any attack thrown at you, or you just dodge around opponents using the mix of lights and dodge bashes. Nobody likes you, but you don't really care because at the end of the day, while people are complaining about you, you're inflating your KD and win rate. Alright, well, I really hope you guys finally enjoyed the long and overdue video for Glad. It was really fun playing Glad, and I've always loved him, but a salute to those people who could finally get what they've been asking for weeks. Time to get the other factions, because nobody is getting spared from this series. Oh, there's a woman hitting me! I am scared of women!
It's 2024.
Oh.
Yeah, W.